Let's talk about the book again, Aiden Elijah. What impact do you hope that it has on young readers?
Well, I hope it has a global impact. And what my heart's desire is that whoever reads that book, that's suffering from bullying or going through some type of trauma, whether it's physical, emotional, spiritual, all the things that a young person experiences, and we were both young at one time, all the things that we see on the outside. I'm hoping that that book will help someone discover their power, help them discover that purpose, help them to strip away those things that is buried underneath. Drugs, alcohol, absentee parents, death of parents, losing a loved one to cancer, family member to cancer, helping that young reader strip away all those things to discover their purpose and their power. That's what I'm hoping that the global impact is. And for the adult reader, if the adult picks one up, they're going to realize that those characters, they're going to be able to identify with characters that make mistakes. But then you see these adult characters figure out, well, how can I fix this mistake I made in the very beginning? How do I fix it now in the present time? Because there's always an opportunity to fix something.
Yeah.
And there's always an opportunity for that young reader, if they're, for instance, I'll give you an example, an absentee father, where now their father comes back in their adult life, well, there's an opportunity to fix something there, to strip away that trauma of absenteeism, So that's what I'm hoping that all young readers, and I put a lot of strong female characters in there, because I've always wanted a daughter, and God's blessed me with nothing but boys, but I put very strong female characters in there as well that supplement our hero, strong female characters that are adults as well, and that falls back to the old Iroquois nation, where the nation was governed by females.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and how a mother is an elderly woman is grandmother to all, or your mother is mother to all, because they're a people.
Yeah.
So I kind of brought some of those tribal aspects into the book. So that's what I'm hoping my reader will be not only encouraged, with purpose and power, but also see that there's different cultures. I put a bunch of different cultures in there as well, cultures that I have personal experience with.
Yeah.
And that I respect tremendously. Asian cultures, the African culture, Native culture, Western culture. So hopefully I put enough characters in there that the reader will be able to identify with, as well, because I wanted to bring, honor to those cultures as well, because they've been tremendous influences on my life as well,
Yeah.
And I have a bunch of friends of different ethnicities, different races, that have made impacts in my life, and that I'm glad to call friends, or actually brothers more, and sisters.